Once it gets in, we are finished. Bali tourists face tougher airport checks. All right, I want to start by saying, Brakti Hawa, Brakti Hawa Shai, Brakti Hawa, Brakti Hawa Shai, Brakti Hawa, Brakti Hawa Shai, Karadamla Yahawa Bashim Yaushai, Bashim Kakodash, and also double honor to the pastors and the elders of Grand Millstone, and shalom to Akimadea pushing truth in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yaushai, Bashim Kakodash. Okay, I'm back here again with this this article, that I've been seeing, the last couple hours, and this here is a new pestilence. This pestilence right here, it could be worse than a COVID-19. All right. The reason why is this is gonna cause famine if it really kicks in over here in Australia, and the the authorities, the experts, okay, they are they're coming and telling us. So it's a warning, okay. So this year and this year if it gets here, it's gonna be it's gonna really rock up, rock up Australia, man. It's really gonna shoot. Or it's really gonna shake these people up, man. Okay, it's really gonna get these people shaking up. It's gonna cause, the meat price is gonna be hard, and it's just gonna be worse. Cause I'm gonna read the article, and you brothers, you hear it for yourself, of what's going on. Okay, so it says once it gets in, we are finished. Bali, if you for you who don't know where Bali is a little island of Indonesia. It's not far away from Australia. It's like about 4 hours, 4 to 6 hours from where I am. Then it's like um about I say about 3 hours from west coast of Australia, which is Perth. And then from northern of Australia, it should be I think about the same hours. So it says, and it's a really good place to go for vacation, man. When you go over there, you feel like a king, man. I tell you, brothers, if you feel like a king, then people over there, they treat you well, man. I went over there before COVID-19 came in 2019. I went over there for a couple of days, and it's beautiful, man. Okay, the place is too natural. The food was amazing. It's just a good area to go for vacation. And the way this area survives or runs is it's because of tourism. Okay, without people going over there, the whole island, I guess, it's all messed up. But that's what Issa says, because you never know, man. Because then people over there, they can survive off, by their own, their farms, and the food they grow over there, man. But so anyway, let's get into it. It says here, one tourist in a dirty pair of shoes could unleash a disease. Just one. One. I mean, let me read it one more time, man. One tourist in a dirty pair of shoes could unleash a disease which would devastate Australia's 80 billion livestock industry, man. Ooh, that's just one. So one person could cause that damage over here in Australia, man. Okay, and this is the times we're living in, man. Okay, let's go to the book of Matthew 24 and verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines. All right, because it could cause a big famine, man. Okay, to do with meat and all that, shortage of meat, and pestilences, and that's this right here's a pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows, man. This is the beginning of sorrows, all right? And then when you read on, it says, that's the grim warning anxious farmers want always flying to Bali to hear, So they don't want no they're really trying to tell farmers, man, you go over there, you come back over here, you get this disease, your whole livestock farm is down, is finished, man. Okay, now that deadly foot and mouth disease is called FMD has reached popular holiday hotspot. You see, So nobody's really safe, man. Okay, all the people that go over there, they're all from different country, man. So nobody's really safe. Now Esau, knowing Esau, he could use this right here, you know, this disease right here to really to get rid of our livestock, okay, to get rid of, you know, livestock farms and all that, man. Because he's telling you there's disease going on, this and that, and then we don't even know what the fuck this disease coming from. All right. Second Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Where, you know, hey, Satan is Esau, man. That's Esau right there. He's coming up with all these crazy plans, okay, to really cause famine. All right, as we know about, it's Yahweh Shimei Shah who's using him, okay, to do, you know, these things he's doing. So we know that for sure. But we are not gonna be ignorant of this man's plans. No, we can see it. Okay, the elect can see what this man is doing. The ones who have the ones who have waken up, you know, to this truth, they can see. And I'm talking about 100% truth, man, because you got some camps out there who don't see certain things we see, you know. So we know, you know, we are not ignorant of this man's devices, man. All right. Then another one, quick precept. Go here, ignorant. It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5, verse 15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great manner or small. So, right, man, we can't be ignorant of what we see right here. This could end up being a big thing that nobody pay attention to when you're over here concerned about the CV or D19 new variant. You know, when there's one coming up worse than that, which is, you know, East is causing it, and you get taken, okay, without you paying attention. So I'm gonna read on. It says here, the disease which crept into Bali earlier this month is now the closest it has been to Australia show in over 100 years. So I guess it's been gone for a minute, right? Now check this out, right? A suspect pair of boots is scrubbed and sterilized at the quarantine section in Tormin Airport. Right, that's over there in I believe in Melbourne. All right, if I'm not mistaken, the airport. Now it says here, right? Farmers are terrified that a single tourist on any one of the 103 weekly flights to Bali could unknowingly carry the virus back home. It just takes one case. Graham, Graham Forbes, a dairy farm from Gloucester in New South Wales said, "Once it gets in, we are finished." You know, those are powerful words right there, man. Once it gets out, it gets in, we are finished. You see? Now let's go here to the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, and verse 14. It says, hold on, let me see something here. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, and verse 11. It says, "Behold, I'll bring them with no, you know what? Right. Behold, I'll bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before. I'll destroy all the land thereof." All right, and this is talking about more America. All right, America is known as Egypt. Okay, pursuant to the book of Revelation chapter 11. All right, you go to the book of Revelation chapter 11. You go, throughout the Bible, man. In America is known as Babylon. Known as Egypt. All right, even Isaiah chapter 19. Okay, so the Most High is gonna bring these plagues again to Babylon, America, known as Egypt. Okay, but these plagues also, before they reach out to America, they're gonna be they're gonna be hitting different parts of the world, man. All right, as it says and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plagues and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. All right, so hey, what you see here happening in Bali, if it reaches over here in Australia, guess what? It's gonna reach over there in America, known as Egypt, over here in Second Ezra 15th chapter. It's gonna be worse over there. Because Yahweh Shimshah has his eyes on America, man. Let's go to here to prove it real quick. It's the book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 8. It says, Behold, the eyes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua are upon the sinful kingdom, which, he was talking about Israel in his, this chapter right here. But where's our people mainly are right now? Over there in the land of America, okay, then North America. Also, America is that sinful kingdom of today, man. And I've destroyed it from off the face of the earth. You see, Samosa got that righteous anger towards America, man. And of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And that right there is the elect, okay, out of the house of Jacob. Okay. So come back to Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 13. It says, that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with fearful consolation. This is all, as we know now, the truth has been coming out on how Esau got these machines that, create crazy weather, storms, hurricanes, hail. Okay, we got here over here in the southern part of Australia, or Queensland, where I am, between Queensland and New South Wales, a place called Byron Bay got hit by hailstorm, I believe. And that's the first, and I could be wrong if it's the first in history, but it never fucking snows over here, man. Because Esau got something going on. The heart machine, is doing all these things, because what this man is pushing for, that climate change is, he wanna make you people seem that this climate change is real, but it's a man running it, man. Okay, so he's gonna do this as well. That to the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fell through the blasting and hail, and with faithful consolation. And I believe over there in Byron Bay, there's a couple farms, man. Okay, because I drove over there going to Sydney, and there's a lot of farms down there, man. There's a lot of place where, they make a lot of things over there, or grow, a lot of things, wines, foods, fruits, all that, man. Okay, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that do the rain. Okay, woe to the world and them that do the rain, man. All right. That's how Yahweh Shimon feels. And he's going to use this man to bring this plagues upon earth, man. All right, so going on, the article says, this will destroy everything we have worked for. Right, man. This disease right here is going to destroy everything that the farms, everybody has worked for. He said his farm of 150 cattle will never rebuild if Australia has an outbreak. You see? That's a lot, man. Okay, we will give up. We would give up. You see? Speaking at Sydney Airport alongside New South Wales state politicians and others in the farming sector, Forbes urged airports to toughen up bio-scary regimes. This morning we got here, and planes were unloading, and those were just streaming off like they were hopping off the Ruby Princess. He said, referencing the stricken cruise ship which controversially docked in Sydney during early stage of the pandemic. It's not good enough, he said, despairing the Australians bound for Bali just don't understand the gravity of the situation. More than 128,000 Australian passport holders traveled to Bali in June. Australia Border Force have confirmed to New South to nonnews.com.au. Okay. And then here in its photo it says an outbreak of foot and mouth disease which has reached Bali could threaten Australia's entire livestock industry. So, be ready, man. It says detection of single case will trigger an immediate nationwide freeze on the movement of all cattle, sheep, pigs, and goats beyond farms, truck drivers, and industry interest intrinsically linked to sector would feel the effect of transportation lockdown. Woo-wee. My how about Shimmy Shah bring this forth, man. The biggest economic implication of Australia case would producers will be um it's like it will be producers losing access to global export markets potentially for years until the disease was contained and eradicated. Damn, this is beautiful, man. I'm loving this, man. As I read this article, Bonnie Skinner, chief executive of Sheep Producers Australia, calculated 300 farms and business in the sheep industry will incur at least 12 billion in lost revenues. This disease will leave scars on region communities for decades. If it was to come in, she said. Yeah, it's beautiful, man. How about Shimmy Shai? Bring this forth over here, man. Baba Kusha, bring this forth to Australia. Worldwide. How about Shimmy Shah? Baba Kusha. You know, I pray for this, man, to heat so you motherfuckers can really see how, you know, how about Shimmy Shah, works, man. Second Ezra chapter 16. Verse 21. Behold, victory shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Even then shall evils go upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Hey, you people gonna be caught. You're gonna be caught in your slip, man. And then, man, hey, evil's gonna go up on earth, sword, famine, and great confusion, man. Because how many of you is ready for this right here? This disease right here. Nobody's talking about this. Everybody's worried about the new variant and coughing, the flu, all that shit, man. And people still wanna go to Bali, man. Verse 22, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and other that escape hunger shall sword destroy. You know? Let's go from there and jump up to verse 20, no, verse 37. Second Ezra 16, verse 37. Behold, the plagues drew nigh and are not slack. That's right, man. These plagues don't stop. As when a woman with child in the ninth month bring forth her son with 2 or 3 hours of her great birth pains compares her womb, which pains when the child come forth, they suck not a moment. So this is how these plagues are coming back, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Even so shall know the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the war shall mourn, and sorrows shall come upon it on every side. All my people, hear my word, make you ready to that battle. In those days, be even as pilgrims upon the earth. Be ready, man. Be prepared for these things. Okay? Let me see. I'm going to get one last precept. Let me see. It's like you. It's the book of Second Ezra, chapter 8, verse 50. For many great misery shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in a great pride. You see, many great miseries, man. Gonna have you people, you're gonna be caught up in those great miseries because you have walked in your pride. Okay. Second Ezra 5:1. Nevertheless, as coming the tokens, the prophecies, right? Behold, the day shall come that the which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number. In many ways, man. The sword, famine, pestilences, okay, earthquakes, floods, whatever that Yahweh Hashem has prepared for you. And the well of truth shall be hidden, right? Right. He says finally, as even from now, his truth wasn't really out there like that until Yahweh Hashem brought forth the man named Abibin, and Abibin started a way for this truth, as known as John Baptist according to the scripture. And then from there, the truth grew. But even though it grew, this truth is only for certain people who's going to get it. The rest of them can't see it, okay? The rest of them can't see it, man. And the word the truth should be hidden. Eventually it's going to be hidden. Pursuant to the book of Amos 8, okay, chapter 8, right? The famine of truth, man. And the land shall be barren of faith. That's right, man. All this is all going to happen. When it happens, it's going to happen in the worst, like in the worst time, in the worst time where you're seeking for the truth, but it ain't there. Then you don't know how to overcome the certain things you're going through, you know. So hey, this is what's happening, man. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. Okay, hey, all these prophecies are being set for a point in time, man. But at the end, it shall speak, meaning it's going to happen, and we're going to speak on it. It's going to be in your eyes and no lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, man. So, hey, as we know, according to the prophecies, there's going to be a time where people is going to be dropping dead, either from pestilences, either from being hungry, either from the sword. That's going to happen, It's going to happen. It's written in the Bible, man, So all I can say is I pray to Yahweh Hashem and shout to bring this, what was the name of it? FMD. All right. So with that, hopefully this was edified to brothers out there and sisters out there. Shalom.